everyone. Hi guys, welcome to Bibispice Talkshow. Here is your girl again, Bibi, right? And it's been a while, hasn't it? So much time, and I have not actually made a video, but I posted something recently though. I kind of remixed the song, kind of put up the song, kind with the beat and all that together. I just put something, but I didn't put the whole thing. So I kind of uploaded something recently. However, welcome to the Bibispice Talkshow once again. It's been so long, right? And what have I been doing? I've been doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can't keep counting. I've been doing so much, and so little, and even need to do much more. But yes. Doing one presentation, whatever. One thing is I'm here, and I'm glad I'm able to kind of do this today, right? And kind of release something out there. And there's so many topics have been coming in my mind and all that, but even there were times where I said, oh, this is the one I'm going to speak about. This is one I'm going to speak about. But I end up not speaking about it. But this one, I just said, you know what? This one enter very well. Let me just say something about this one, right? So today's topic, it's really about multiple streams of income as Christians, right? Is it good? Should we just stick to our employment, or should we just stick to doing so many things, right? And not so many things and just be confused, or should we just do anything at all, or should we just be structured and do businesses and also work as well? Just do something to generate money, because you know what, in life we are at different phases in life. There are times whereby all you need to do is you can do everything for free, everything cheaply, everything just to make everything just to get along, right? And just know people and all that. Yeah, but at some time, but at a particular age, you just know it's time, as in you need to generate money, even though you need to meet up people, do things here and there, do so many creative things and all that. There are times whereby you just need to, a time in your life whereby you just need to say, as in everything I do, even I do all those things, I still need to make some cash, because sometimes you won't be able to even ask people for anything, because especially one thing is that some people, once they've left their parents' home, they can't even ask their parents for anything or ask anybody for anything, because you've kind of gotten to a particular stage in your life whereby all you know, as in, it's just what you need to do. Okay, there's a phase about all you want to do is just bear children. There's a phase about everything you want to do is just maybe you want to get married. There's another time about you just want to go to school. There's another time about you just want to even make friends. There's another time about you want to meet your spouse. There's another time about you want to do, it's just, as in, there are different things on our minds, right, that we want to do at a particular time. And at a particular time, it's just all you need to do is just make money. Everybody that surrounds you should be people that will help you make money. You make money together, you create things together. If at all you don't make it instantly, at least you are among people that create, not people that destroys, because you understand that kind of thing. You just have to be part of building yourself, building a family, building a community, building a nation, building an empire, building things, right? There's a particular phase in your life, but that is what you have to do as Christians, right? So this is just what it's about, really. So let's dig in. One day I thought and said to myself, God has given us everything in life, right, to live, right, and also in life for godliness, right? So we need to know it, take action, and see results of what God has done, right? So Ecclesiastic, right, 11. Actually, I really want to it's a really whole thing, right? But 11 verse 12, it said, spread out one portfolio across a number of investments with different types of risk and commensurate return, right, to be expected. So in all this, spread everything out, right? And there's another version that says that invest in 7 ventures. Yes, right? Even in 8, you do not know what disaster may come upon the land, right? And there's another version that actually like mentioned something like, do not hoard your goods, do not hoard your goods, do not hoard your talent, do not hoard anything, right? And I'm just, being that the fact that Ecclesiastes 11 is not that long, I really just even want to like read everything and kind of like share a little bit more light, right? And so Ecclesiastes 11, right? Just using the NIV. So ship your grain across the sea. After many days, you may receive a return. Invest in 7 ventures. Yes, in 8. You do not know even what disaster may come upon the land. If clouds are full of waters, they pour rain on the earth. Whether a tree falls to the south or to the north, in the place where it falls, there it will lie. Whoever watches the wind will not plant. Whoever looks at the clouds will not reap. So do not wait, right? Just take actions, right? As you do not know the path of the wind or how the body is formed in a mother's womb, so you cannot understand the work of God, the maker of all things, right? Sow your seed in the morning, and at evening let your hand not be idle. For you do not know which will succeed, whether this or that, or whether both will do equally, right? Light is sweet, and it pleases the eyes to see the sun. However many years anyone may live, let them enjoy them all. But let them remember the days of darkness, for there will be many, right? Everything to come is meaningless. You who are young, be happy while you are young, or let your heart give you joy in the days of your youth. Follow the ways of your heart, and whatever your eye sees. But know that for all these things, God will bring you into judgment, right? So then, banish anxiety from your heart and cast off the troubles of your body, for youth and vigor and meaningless, right? So we need to take charge. There are seasons, there are time for everything, right? And in everything we should enjoy ourselves. Things will come, as in storm will blow, everything will happen, but the Bible says we should enjoy ourselves. Because if God doesn't really care about us, God will just, when he even mentioned to Adam and Eve, till the ground, work and all that, if he doesn't care about our health, about our rest, about the fact that we should enjoy ourselves, right? He won't have even put it in his word through his prophets, right? So for every of the ventures, there are risk. Every of the ventures in the Bible, there are risk. The profits should outweigh the risk, right? The risk, there is buffer. For every risk, there is buffer from 8 ventures, as well as pre-arranged buffers. Is important for us to have these buffers, right? For us to know the buffers, it is important to know the risk and also to know the buffers. It is very important, right? So you do not need to do all of the 8 ventures yourself at all. What we need to do is to take actions, take the right actions, the smart and wise actions, right? And when talking about 8 ventures, right, it doesn't only rely on like just generating income. But I'm going to put it this way. Okay. In order to live our life, we need some certain things, right? It can be in our relationship, in a church, in a work, family, community, business, and friends. So we need to build relationships in all these areas. No one supersedes any. All of them are very important. And we need to generate money, both in church, among our friends, in where our businesses, every area, right? We need to generate money. Passive and active income, we need to generate money. And also we need to give in church, give our work, give in the community, give it in our family. We need to do all these things. One do not supersede the other. All of them are very important. We need to invest in people, in businesses, buy shares, bonds, invest in long-term and short-term businesses, right? We should invest, as it is important for us to invest in things that are growing, that have grown, right? First, things that are growing, and create new innovations, right? God carefully and wonderfully crafted every one of us, the earth, the universe, the world. He knew what he was doing. You are the representation. I am the representation of God on earth, right? We, as in whatever we do, it's what it's going to kind of let people know who God is. God is not here. You can't see him physically. People want to deal with physical things, right? So we have to use his creativity, right? We have this. We have it in abundance. We need to bring it forth. We don't need to wait for the perfect time, right, to take actions. We just need to take actions, right? We need to take actions and make sure that these actions are smart and are powerful. They are wise actions, right? These things, right? You don't have to like make mistakes. I know. Okay, no, okay. Let me put it this way. People when you listen to some people, they'll say that, oh, I've started this business, oh, I've stopped it. I've started this business, I've stopped it. I've started this business and that, I've stopped it. But one thing you know about people who are successful, right, is that even though they stop, they will still start. They will start something else, so they will continue. They will go back to what they started. They will rebrand. They will come back to life with something else. Right? They can't just say that, oh, I'm giving up. One thing for sure, when you start something and it's kind of like causing you losses, right? Yeah, like I said earlier, we need to know the risk of whatever we're doing, the business we're doing. But I know sometimes when we are pressured and all that, when we are pressured and we just want to generate money, and we just make instant decisions like that, and then maybe it's after we're not like into it that we're not like know the risk involved. But I will advise that we should just kind of take our time, because one thing is that we tend to make mistakes along the way, especially for example, that's why some people kind of advocate for mentors, for people, for businesses or things that people have already been involved in, or is either you have like homegrown advisors, like parents who are already into it, or family members who are already like successful, and they can just guide you. But in this day and age, if you don't have such, right, because you might actually be the only first successful person in your family, right? So if you don't have such, you might just need to be able to get funds or something to get and pay for a mentor, because are you paying for mentors, right? You pay for mentors, they would for the fact that you've paid and whatever packages they've got, you've paid, they are liable. If you don't get success, you can collect your money back, right? So for some of all these mentors, right, and if you can get it through your family, you can get it through a little funds that you get, and then get mentors, right? So you just don't need to especially for example if you've kind of started and then you stop and you lost some money, right? So you can just try to get mentors to guide you through, right? And if at a particular age, if you're not surrounded by people who will build you up, right, or people who have the similar dreams, right, you will just fall. As in, is it that especially if they don't have dreams, or they don't have the same dream, you either be going to just be doing nothing, or you be following someone else's dream, and then you'll be losing your own, because God has blessed every one of us, because everything that is in this world, right, it wasn't done because of one sector, because of one person. It was done because of several people, right? Innovations, things came because of several people. God has given every one of us, right, abilities, creativity, and we need to bring it forth. And don't deny yourself or the word, right? Your own creativity, your own inner being, what God has deposited in you, right? It's important. Yeah, along the way, you can help people in their career, in their dreams, but don't let that stop you, prevent you from you achieving your dreams, bringing out what God has deposited in you. When He created you carefully and wonderfully created you, right, for you to be a blessing, not only to yourself, right, but to be a blessing to everyone around you, to your children, to your family, right, to everyone around you, right. Things might come along the way that will prevent you, maybe anger, maybe some people just trying to maybe belittling, or maybe sort of competitions that are unhealthy, right, along the way. When they come and they become like an obstacle to whatever you want to do in life. However, you don't need to let those things stop you. You need to just get up. You are a blessing to yourself, because if you don't get up, if you don't do something, right, you'll be left, right? And they will move on. They will do their own thing, whether they win or lose, they will do their own thing, right? So you need to make sure you get up. God, he wasn't sleeping when He created you. He wasn't sleeping when He created you at all. He created you wonderfully, determined. He made you who you are. You are not a waste of time. You are not a waste of space. You are a package. You are a blessing. You are a star that needs to shine bright. Right? Okay. Now, let me say, there are people whereby when it comes to just work, they just want to focus on work. They excel in their work. They become the leader, everything they want to be, right? Everything at the top level. However way they get there, right? Whether good or bad or whatever way, technique or whatever they do to get there, they will get there because that is their focus. That's what they want to do. Everyone is different. The people that might not be able to, maybe they will, even though they will get there, there will still be things here and there that will be happening. When things are happening, you need like a buffer. You need a backup. Especially if you don't have a support system, you need a backup. And if you don't have a backup, you will just fall on the wayside. Is it that you become wayward, or you steal, or you do one thing or the other? If you don't have a backup, you will look for the easiest way to get money, the easiest way to be who you want to be, right? But it's important, whether you're a Christian, whether you're a Muslim, whatever religion you are, it's important to ensure that you utilize God's creation, God's creativity that He has deposited in you, right? So when it comes to God's creativity and God's plan for every one of us, God really wants us to be wealthy. God wants us to be rich. God doesn't want any one of us to suffer, to lack anything. He doesn't want us to lack anything, right? And one thing is, even if you kind of like say that you have so many people around you that you can ask for money, that you can ask for help and all that, do you not want to be someone that doesn't need to ask for money or doesn't want to ask for help? Do you not want to be that? Because you cannot keep asking. If you're asking for once, it's okay. People will generously give you. Asking over and over again, except you have a bond, you have kind of like and somebody that is dead, and it's kind of like unconditional love, or somebody that, yes, it's kind of like Even when they give you 1k, 2k, 10k, it doesn't come out from their body. It doesn't feel anything. They don't feel anything. You understand? That kind of thing, okay, it's fine. But you cannot keep going to someone that is kind of like they are building their family, and they are still, whatever money they have, whatever wealth, whatever thing they have, they're still there trying to make ends meet. Yeah, so you can't keep going to everyone like that. God has created us to work, to generate money. So work, generate money. If things happen at work, you need to do something else. Even if something doesn't happen at work, you can even generate the money to help other people too, for the fortunes of the gospel, to even help, or to help, to help people. And then when you help, you won't feel it. It won't come out of your body. You understand? It won't come out. You won't feel it. You won't just write the checks and give it out. Right? It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't hold you bound. It doesn't, because you give somebody something and then you can't eat at home, or because you give somebody something you can't run things the way you want to run things. That's not how it is, right? Yeah, I know widows might and all that. Yeah, yes, but it's not like every day you go and meet somebody every day. Give me widow's might. Give me widow's might. Give me widow's might. Give me this. Give me that. You don't do that. If as in, yes, except if somebody just willingly say yes, please just take it. You understand? I know when that is one thing about praying and all that God can touch the hearts of princes, hearts of anybody, and then they will just come to you. Because I have heard so many people that will say that, oh, God has told me to give this to you. God has told me to bless you with this. God has told me to do that, to do this. It's there. It can happen. It's miracle. It can happen. I'm not saying it can't happen, right? But having you not being like, you being lazy and just like not trying to make yourself better, not trying to generate money, and just even if you, as in going to work is fine, and going to do as in is important, very, very important. But it's still very important for us to ensure that we have lots of buffers. I know I can't, okay, it's important. And sure, but one thing is that when there's risk, make sure that there's a buffer for it. Make sure there's a buffer for, even when you use your salary, because I know people have given testimonial that yes, they've been using their salary, right? And from which once it's constant, it's okay. Understand? Then from there you improve. I've used my salary. Okay. People have used their salary, have used my salary, I've done things, right? But it's important for you to kind of have something. One thing is, like I said, you don't need to be the only one doing everything. You can't do the 8 ventures yourself. You can't do it yourself. You can invest in someone else's business, and then they will be running their business and then give you your own share. You can invest in the bonds, and then when the time comes, you get your share. Right? You can invest in shares. I know shares is sometimes, if you don't know how to do shares, it's risky. You might lose your money. But at the same time, that's why you need to train, you need mentors, and you can start small. Right? You can just like be doing something small at home or anywhere else, and something that is on the go. And sometimes people kind of go about and talk about things, generating money while you sleep, and just set up everything AI and that. Generate. There are some people render services, affiliates, marketing, different kind of things. You can't do everything yourself, but like you can get people to run their home business, and then you get dividend from there. You get money from there, right? There are risks associated with everything. But so that risk, one just needs to be a risk assessor in everything that you're doing, right? Ensure that yes, there is a buffer. There's something protecting your funds out there, right? I know sometimes when it comes to when you do all this economy and go to when you check everything and all this law of demand and supply and all this kind of thing, and then you say that when you make profit here and then this one draws, and that ventures draws it out of you because of some risk associated with it, and then this one and then you look and that one, it draws it out from you, right? There are some that like either in everything there will be something that is constant. Irrespective of the risk, especially when it comes to all this short term. So there are some that are long term, that you know that yes, whatever it is, you won't get it in 1 year or in 1 month or in 2 years. Maybe it's like in 5 years time you get it. You know that yes, those ones, just leave those ones where they are. And there are some whereby you have to generate quick, right? Within a month or within 2 months or something. You can try to do that, but one thing is that once you see that something is losing you money constantly, kindly stop it. If you want to still continue, and you know that yes, it's something you can continue, ensure that yes, there are people who can train you, who are experienced in such thing, to train you, and you will be able to be better at what you're doing before you now continue to spend your money on such, right? You cannot continue spending money when you've been losing money and then you don't have any training or you don't have any mentor, right? Even if at all you don't want to get a mentor, you can also go for additional training and implement the training. So one thing is that you can't keep on losing money and then stay there, and just it's not right, it's not wise, it's not right. Right, so that's kind of like my focus or my topic that I want to speak about today, right? So I just hope like I've kind of encouraged or I've motivated anybody today, right? So whatever I've done, I know it's good, right? So and you know what, along the way I kind of like mix the song and all that, and I would have loved to like play it, but like my setting right now doesn't like accommodate for that. So maybe I'm going to add it to this video, probably, or maybe I'll just put it under time, right? So maybe I'll just put it, just tiny bit of it, right, to this video. It's not like fully professional, but it's something I did it, and I know I have some other ones that I've kind of plan to I know I like singing my own songs also, even though I love singing other musicians' songs normally, but when it comes to me, I like singing my own songs. I like kind of creating my own songs and and just singing it, and so that's it. So thank you very much everyone for watching. Please motivate me, give me, maybe probably invite some topic or something, help me so that I can keep coming. Right guys, okay, you know what, thanks for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, don't forget to subscribe, right? And don't forget to just engage. Let Bibispice Talkshow grow. Come on guys. Love you. Bye. Bye. I wanna know you better, Lord. I wanna know you better, yeah. You say you are there, show yourself mighty, yeah. You say you are there, show your power, wanna let your presence draw me there. Description of you is written in your word. You said, go search me, meditate after upon it. I wanna know you better, Lord. I wanna know you better, yeah. God set you